If you've spent much time outside, you've likely experienced a sunburn at one time or another. Maybe you could see it coming and maybe you couldn't, but no matter the reason why you get a sunburn, you definitely want the feeling to stop. That tight, hot burning feeling is very uncomfortable and it prevents us from doing other fun activities or needed things that we should be getting done. Thankfully, our herbal allies are here to help us and they do a wonderful job of soothing the sting. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this simple homemade sunburn spray. This is a great option whenever you spend a little too much time in the sun. Another great thing about this is that you can choose the ingredients so you can make sure that it's safe for you. You can also keep it in the fridge so that a little spritz on the skin is going to give you that lovely cooling effect. And that's one thing to remember also, is that spraying it on the skin is much nicer for you when you have a sunburn than rubbing on some lotion that could further irritate it. So let's talk about the ingredients really quickly and then I'll show you how easy it is to put together. Our first ingredient is fractionated coconut oil, and this carrier oil helps disperse the essential oils evenly and it also aids in moisturizing the skin. Now, fractionated coconut oil is a much better choice than regular virgin coconut oil. As you can see here, regular virgin coconut oil solidifies while fractionated coconut oil stays in a liquid state. Now, regular coconut oil is going to solidify anywhere below 76 degrees Fahrenheit. And because this spray is best stored in the refrigerator, you don't want an oil that solidifies when it gets cold because that's going to impact the consistency of your spray. Next, we have lavender essential oil. And lavender essential oil has a long history of easing discomfort associated with burns. We are also including peppermint essential oil. The analgesic properties of peppermint make it a really useful addition to this sunburn spray as it helps ease pain. But peppermint, it also has the great effect of providing a cooling sensation when applied to the skin, and that is most certainly a welcome respite from the intense heat of a sunburn. Our next ingredient is one that's already very popular for soothing sunburns, and that's aloe vera. Aloe vera is very well known for its ability to soothe a sunburn. However, it does more than just soothe, it aids in cooling and moisturizing the skin. Aloe may even help support the restoration of damaged tissues, which is wonderful in this situation. For this recipe, you can use store-bought aloe vera. Just be sure to check the label for additives. But you may also like to harvest your own aloe, and I will show you how to do that in just a minute. Another important ingredient that we'll be using is steam distilled hydrosol. And if you've not used hydrosols before, hydrosols are simply distilled floral waters that are made from a variety of plant material, including leaves, flowers, rhizomes, fruits, and seeds. We suggest using rose, calendula, or witch hazel in this recipe. These particular hydrosols are very well suited to soothing inflammation and they have many skin soothing benefits. Today I'm going to be using witch hazel. And lastly, we have apple cider vinegar. And apple cider vinegar is included for its ability to soothe and cool the skin. We're only using a tablespoon because it should be well diluted to avoid causing any irritation. To further boost apple cider vinegar, you could actually use an herb-infused apple cider vinegar. Here's one that I'm working on right now, and it's very simple to make. You just put your herbs in the jar about a third of the way up, cover them with apple cider vinegar, and you need to leave them to sit for 4 to 6 weeks. So that's not something you can do just really quickly when you already have a sunburn, but if you would like to prepare this in advance, then you can go ahead and create an herb-infused apple cider vinegar. Some herbs you might like to include would be calendula, chamomile, lavender, lemon balm, plantain, or rose. To store and use your homemade sunburn spray, you will need a spray bottle of some kind. I much prefer a glass spray bottle, especially anything that uses essential oils. But in this instance, my spray topper was too small for the bottle, so I'm going to be using a plastic one here for demonstration purposes, but generally I recommend glass. And you'll need a spray bottle that holds 4 fluid ounces. If you'd like to harvest your own aloe vera, it's quite simple to do, and it's a great way to avoid the harsh solvents and some of the preservatives that you find in store-bought aloe vera options. Not all, but many of them do contain some of these things. If you're going to harvest your own aloe vera, what you'll need to do is cut off a leaf from your aloe plant, starting at the bottom. Cutting it off at the bottom ensures the plant can continue to grow and thrive. Once you cut the leaves, place them in a cup with the cut side down in the bottom of the cup. This allows the yellowish resin to drain out of the leaves. It's also known as bitter aloes or aloin, and it can be a little irritating to the skin, so just leave it there for 5 to 10 minutes and let it drain out. My aloe leaf has been draining for about 10 minutes, and as you can see, there was not a lot that came out, but you can tell that it's really a dark yellow color. Just rinse it off, and then we will harvest the gel. You can harvest the gel by slicing the leaves in half and just scooping out the gel. I find that this is a lot easier with smaller leaves. If you have larger leaves, it's a great idea to use a fruit or vegetable peeler. This really helps you to conserve a lot of the gel. You just use the peeler to gently scrape off the outer leaves. As you can see here, I had a little trouble with it, and I think that is because my leaves are so small. But larger, thicker, and firmer leaves, this works a lot better. And if you would like to have a nice smooth gel, then you can just pop this in the blender and pulse it until it is smooth. To begin making your sunburn spray, simply pour 1 tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil directly into your spray bottle, and then add 30 drops of lavender essential oil, followed by 10 drops of peppermint essential oil. Close your spray bottle with the lid and shake it to blend. For adults, you can use up to 40 drops of essential oil to make a 2% dilution. But for children, you'll need to omit the peppermint essential oil and also reduce the lavender essential oil to about 20 drops for a 1% dilution. Now, if I had a funnel, I would pour the rest of the ingredients directly into the bottle. But today I don't have a funnel accessible to me, so if you're in the same situation, I'm going to show you how you can simply mix it up in a glass measuring cup with a spout and then pour it directly in the bottle. So once you have your glass measuring cup ready, you will add your aloe vera gel, your hydrosol, and the apple cider vinegar. Stir it to mix well and then pour directly into your spray bottle. Close it with a lid and shake it to blend. Be sure to add a label with a date and store this mixture in the fridge. This mixture can be stored in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 weeks before you'll need to make a fresh batch. If you're using freshly harvested aloe vera, then you may need to store it for slightly less time, about 1 week. This beautiful label is part of a set you can find in the Herbal Academy goods shop. This set includes 72 labels which come in a variety of sizes and shapes. You'll need to shake this mixture well before each use, and to use it, just spray it evenly over the skin. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you will make your own homemade sunburn spray. If you'd like the full recipe and further details, be sure to head to the blog. The link is below this video. And if you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you next time.